Check, check, check.
Yo, yo.
Check, check. Are we live?
What's up, people?
All right, let us know if we're live in the comment section or if we're just screwing up again. You never know these days. If you look over there, we got, okay, I organized my bookshelf to make it, just in case it happened to be on camera. I wanted to look nice, so I put the books up there. But we got the Tupac, Elvis Presley, and Al Green. I figure you can't go wrong there. If you know music, you like one of those people, no matter what. Yeah. I don't care who you are, what race, gender, like where you're from. You like those things. So and we have the record player a little bit lower, right there. Me and Kendrick be going. We be wilding out.
Yeah, we do.
All right. Anyways, you guys, we have a fun day today. We're gonna get to work, but I have a huge project for you guys, and you guys are gonna help me out. I'll explain it all in the end. But what I want you to do this week is I want you to help me out. But when you help me out, you'll be helping yourself out. We have, like 296 different drills that are listed on our website, but only 96 of them are filmed. I worked really hard to get them all filmed like 2 summers ago, and they're okay. And I want to get them all filmed professionally with like a group of high school kids and stuff like that. But I figure in the meantime, I wouldn't mind you guys filling the gaps. I mean, I'll replace you in like a year when we finally film it. But I want you guys to go through that list, and I'll explain where it is later. And I want you guys to film yourself doing those drills. All right, you want to make it exciting, you can add a little like mark what to say, like what the drill's name is or whatever. But again, you guys will film the drills and just go through. There's some team drills that you don't need to do, but of course, but any kind of individual drills, do it. Anyway, we'll talk more about that later, and I'll explain it in depth. First things first. Was that? Oh, you were singing.
I'm singing Biggie.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, first things first. We're going to go back and forth again. Today in the book right here, although this is 12th grade, I'll pretend like I'm reading from the younger ones. For the elementary school drills, the one that I want to focus on for the day, and this is let me see, it's Monday, right? What day?
Today's the
27th. So in the book, it's actually, so since we gave you guys these books early, it'll be next year. So April 26th, 2021. And this is, for elementary, the one that I want to talk about is quick shots. Your drill for the day is quick shots. There's 6 drills listed, but the one that I want to talk about is quick shots. Quick shots are when you catch the ball and then catch it up high inside the key, and then you quickly throw it back in, right hand or left-handed. It's really, really quick. But we practice that with a person passing you the ball and a person rebounding the ball. And then just the organization of that is a lot for you guys to handle, where you have to get your hands up for the rebound and butt down for the rebound so that no balls go flying everywhere, right? And then you have to touch pass it to the passer who, again, has to time it and throw accurate passes up high. So not only do you learn how to rebound with your hands up the entire time, you also learn how to make passes to big players who are inside. Because if you throw a low pass to Shaq, he's in trouble. As big as Shaq was, he's in trouble. You screwed him up. You need to throw high passes to people inside the key so that they can catch it. And then for the big players, you can't bring it back down and then shoot it. Once you have it high, you shoot it high. You also can't take forever shooting it. All right, there was a player in my 2 players that I can think about that I've played with. One's name was John Severson. Hopefully he's watching. No, he's not watching. But he's from Colorado State, and he was about 6'3", I think. He was our best player at Colorado State when I went there for my first year. And he would always score on the inside, but he would score really, really quickly. And he could score with both hands either way, and he would just shoot the ball up there so quick that no one could keep up to it. He could also score like backwards, whatever. And I always thought, I was like amazed by that. And there was another guy by the name of Paul Marigny. Some of you guys might know him from St. Mary's, but he's a St. Mary's legend. He scored 40 points against Gonzaga his last game with us, and they call him P40 because of it. But he's making about $300,000 a year right now overseas. He's a very good player. But what I really liked about him is that when everything was really confusing and no one knew what was going on, and people were like, was that a foul? Or like, where's the ball? Or like, hey, who has the ball now? Or like, whatever. He would just catch it, score it, and then ask the questions. And sometimes the baskets didn't count because the referee called a foul or something. He's like, okay, cool. But the speed at which he would catch a ball, he was about 6'3", or he is about 6'3". The speed at which he would catch the ball and put it in the basket was so fast that the 7-footers around him could not react to it. So these quick shots that you guys do, we have to get better at that. And there's no better way to practice than just people throwing you a ball and you catching it and shooting it quickly up. All right. Any questions in the comment section? You keep track of that stuff. All right. And then the last thing that I will talk about before we hand it over to him is the quote of the day. If you look at the quote today in the book, you might see a typo. I hate typos, but before I finalized these books, again, I wasn't supposed to be done until September. I found 81 mistakes as I was going through them. And I fixed them all, and I went through them all, 81 mistakes. And then I finally got it done, and I was happy with it, put it out there. Since I've released the books, I have found 5 more mistakes. I won't tell you where they are, but one's on the front page. It cuts off the word welcome. What is that? Anyways, though, on my next orders, actually, I get to go in and revise it. I will be fixing that. But today's one is luck counts, and then it says life. So that is not the quote. The quote is just luck counts. That is in my thing to fix. Again, I want this thing perfect, but hey, in the past, if you had a mistake in a really popular book, or if you had a upside down stamp, that thing was worth a lot of money in the future. So if these things ever go double, triple platinum, I don't know if books go platinum. If it ever does, then you have yourself a collector's item. Anyways, but luck counts. Luck counts. All right. When you play with skill, good luck will happen. That quote is by
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z. All right. And when you play with skill, good luck happens. When you go out there and you train, just because you're so passionate and so into it, your body kind of adapts. Your body kind of gets things. And then after a while, like that backward shot that you throw up when you foul, you kind of just get the gist of where the basket is. You throw it up, it goes in. It's luck, but it's really not. Right. And also, there is such thing. If you don't believe in luck, there is such thing as bad luck. Right. Some of us just have bad luck. It's like, oh, like, why did that happen on my birthday? Or like, why did this happen? Right. Why did like the best defender guard me out of nowhere? And like, I don't know, like whatever. You have bad luck. Since bad luck is real, good luck is real too. And it counts. Who cares? Right? So if you win by a lucky shot, take it. I won. A win's a win. And if you lose by an unlucky shot, take it. You can't keep complaining and say like, well, when I shot the ball, a bird flew out of nowhere and hit it. Who cares? Because there will come a day when you will shoot the ball, a bird will hit it and make it go in. All right. So you just keep going through all the bad luck, and you go until you reach the good luck. All right. And the last thing I want to say about this is you want to place yourself in positions to be lucky. All right. In my book, I call it the arc of possibility, and it's if you're going to sit in the front of the class versus the back of the class, you want to sit in the front just to put yourself in a good position. If you want to play basketball, you can shoot 500 shots a day, or you can shoot 0. I'd probably shoot 500. So you want to place yourself in the best position constantly, and then you're going to more and more likely to be a lucky human being. All right? For me, people always say that I'm so lucky. Oh my God, you're so lucky. You're so lucky this happened to you. Are you kidding me? Like, all I do is stay inside, and I focus and I focus and I focus on things all the time since I was like in high school. I studied all day. I think I deserve some luck. I mean, I was just like there, like, like the teacher happened to tell us all the answers on the test. That's because I never missed a day of school. All right. And you just happened to miss that day. That's not unlucky. It's just because I put myself in position to be lucky. Yeah. All right. So that's the last thing I'll say about that. Kendrick.
All right. What's up, guys? I'm going to talk about the Zoom workout. I thought it went pretty well. I have to mention one person's name. We really haven't mentioned his name. Is Edward. Edward is killing it when it's time to lead the drill.
Yeah, I think he actually wrote out a script or something.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Yeah, he's loud. He's telling you guys what to do before it happens. He's doing the drill, and then he does it with you guys as well, just as well as he's doing it showing you guys before he does it. So Edward, really good job with leading your drill. Leandre, you're killing it. You're ahead of the elementary school team now. So keep up the good work.
Oh yeah, we updated the attendance online. Make sure you
check that out, guys.
Checking that out.
Yeah, like I said, Gabby was ahead of everyone for elementary. Leandre started doing the work, kicking butt, and now he's ahead. So Gabby, you got some work to do. You got someone who's trying to work harder than you right now.
All right, and if you look at the history of our attendance, there's not too many slackers on that list.
No.
I mean, all the people on top of our list are the people who shocked everyone at their growth. Yeah. It's not a coincidence that everyone's like, how did Dennis get so good?
Yeah.
How did Samantha get so good? How did Katrina? Like, no, they put in the hours. The hours are right there. It's not magic. So if you're leading right now, like Andre's leading high school, or he was, or he is.
He still is.
Yeah. It's not going to be like accidental that he made the high school team. It's going to be like, duh, you put in the hours. So when you're leading, don't just be like, whatever, I just showed up. No, keep showing up.
Oh yeah, one more thing. You got who turned into videos already?
Just let us know.
Just let us know in the comment section who turned in their videos. All right.
We've been watching them. Just make sure that you guys keep doing that as well, especially this week. This is a very important week for that. Because I will be making your videos into archive footage and making you a star, baby.
All right, guys. Good job.
The next one that I want to mention was for middle school. Again, I'll pretend to tell like in the book, even though this is high school. For the middle school one, you guys have 6 drills as well. All right, the drill that I want to focus on for you guys is jingle bells. All right, jingle bells. But it's not that kind of jingle bells. These are, again, I know you guys know, but I just wanted you guys to practice jumping. But a lot of kids couldn't touch the rim. So I was like, well, what can I do for that? I was like, well, they can touch the net, but no, some kids can't touch it. So I was like, okay, let's put it lower. And I was like, wait, they should have something where if they hit it, they know that they hit it. So I looked online and I found these bells, but sadly the bells were meant for animals. And it's something to make dogs and cats go, I love it, I love it. And I was like, wait, should I treat them like animals? That's not very nice of me. But I did it anyways. And we brought it to practice. And as soon as I brought those jingly things out, you think cats get excited for stuff? Nah. Every single person, including the high schoolers, got hyped for these things. All right? And it's just a human nature thing to want the shiny, to want the jingly. All right? And it's so weird to me, but it's motivation. All right? And I was just telling Kendrick before this about dopamine levels. And I sent something out to a few of our guys via text, where I'm sure that they didn't watch the video, but it's about dopamine levels and about basically drugs. All right, the different drugs in our life. All right, the drugs could be candy. The drugs could be getting online and like looking at videos on YouTube, or the drugs could be video games. The drugs could be anything that basically adds dopamine to your system. And what dopamine is it's the happy feeling when I hand you $10 and you're like, yay. But what Las Vegas has figured out is that you can get some dopamine levels high and make people happy when you hand them $10, but you'll get happier when they randomly find $10, like it's an accident. And it's like, what? And they're like surprised. So that's why they have the little machines and they surprise you. No matter how much money you put in there, you finally win, you're happy like that. It activates these dopamine things, which make you a crazed psychopath, basically. All right. And it's like, you must have it. I must have it. All right. So what these things do in your life, you have to really control them, is that it gives you a certain level of dopamine when you work out too. When you shoot shots and you shoot like 100 shots in a day, and then boom, for the games, you go 5 for 5 and you're happy about that, right? That raises your dopamine levels to a certain extent. But that is not the same level as the video games dopamine levels. That's not the same level as the YouTube's dopamine levels, or the Facebook or the Instagram dopamine levels. Because as you're scrolling through all the bad, stupid posts, you're gonna find a great one. And that activates the instantaneous one. So when you have all those in your life, the one for working out doesn't mean that much. All right. So what you want to do, they say, is a dopamine detox. All right. And what that means is you just for a day or maybe two, don't do any TV, no social media, just chill. And then work out. And then when you work out, now since you're getting your dopamine levels really low, now when you add the workout, that'll be the same thing as the YouTube videos or the Facebook or the candy or even like the drugs. And you're going to be like uncontrollably going for it. So that's the trick to learning how to work hard is to deprive yourself and then give yourself it. So basically you want to starve yourself and then, just like don't eat for like 3 days. And then when your mom hands you her horrible meatloaf, you're going to be like, I love this meatloaf. Sorry, I'm not saying that your meatloaf is bad, Mom, but you get it. You get it.
Blake said he watched it.
He watched the video?
Said he watched it.
Oh, then you already knew all that, Blake. All right, so we all good. So when we do the jingle bells, I know that it's activating your dopamine levels, and I'm happy that you're happy about it, but it's still so weird. All right, and again, those were tricks to help you guys out. Let's go with yours first.
All right. So some more on the homework. Last week kind of touched on it. Who was doing worse than expected and who was doing better than expected. When we say worse than expected, it's because we know some of you, we expect the best from some of you, and we know some of you.
Not all of you.
Not all of you.
We don't expect some of you guys to do anything.
So when we say worse than expected, is because we know we think and we know you can do better.
So let's imagine that we had like the worst player in our program ever. Let's just give him a name like, I don't know, Edward. Is that a real kid? Is that a real player's name? Dang it! I'm sorry, Edward. Okay. Anyways, little Edward is a second grader, black kid. He is horrible at basketball. We don't expect anything of him. He could never be on this list of Kendrick's. When Kendrick says the player that did worse than expected, it will never be Little Eddie. No. Never. Because he's the worst player that we have. So if you're ever listed in this, don't get upset. Don't get critiqued. And then tell him the other one.
And then the doing better than expected means because we say you're doing better than expected doesn't mean just stop and say, oh, I'm good now. No, that means keep going. Keep getting better and better and better.
Yeah, no need to rest on your laurels and be like, oh, yeah. Coach Kendrick said that I did better than expected. Let me stop right here. No, continue to get better, guys. Yeah. Jeez.
So one more thing. I touched on Big Edward. I don't know Little Edward, but Big Edward, I think because he's getting older, he's like the oldest, so he knows how to do the works and stuff now.
Yeah.
That's why he's leading the way he is.
Possibly. Yeah. He has been in our program since second grade.
For a long time now. So he's like, and plus he's the oldest kid that's actually doing this stuff too. So yeah. So I just have to keep touching on Edward. Great job. Great job. Okay. All right.
My mom said, let Kendrick speak. Nice text. I'm letting Kendrick speak.
It's good. It's good, Mom. I love it.
We got a little back and forth. Good. This is like Albert Costello. Jeez. All right. So that was that. So who are your players?
So from my players this time around, I had to go with Edward, Ren.
For better than expected?
For better than expected. And then again, Leandre. I have to keep saying it. He's killing it. For worse than expected, I'm gonna have to go with Gabby. And it's because I know she can do a lot better.
What was she doing wrong?
Gabby, she stops.
She did stop, I remember.
She stops. She's out. Sometimes she's out of the picture.
Sometimes they're
fighting. And you're fighting with your brother. You guys, I think you both. I said Gabby, but both of you can do it or better than that.
Do you have the numbers from last week?
I do have the numbers from last week. So for For the attendance, I have Blake, Gavin, and Finn with 3. For the homework, Blake, Gavin, and Finn with 3.
Yes.
It's a lag.
It's lagging a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's see it. Reload the page. Who said that? All right. There it goes. So you guys are good now? All right, we're good. Keep going. But just say the intro. No talk.
So Devin, Momo, Feinbergs, and Dylan. Step it up.
All right. So the story for the day, if you guys have read it, again, it's in the book. Is when Bill, what time of day does Bill Gates wake up? All right, and Bill Gates wakes up at the same time that any really, really rich person wakes up. It's whenever he wants. But he chooses to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Why? Because that's what he loves. Right? That's what he loves to do. He loves to work, and that's why he became Bill Gates. For you guys are probably doing what you love to do as well. All right, so realize this. And the story also goes on to mention that Bill Gates was extremely lucky in his life, and that he was one of two middle schools in America that had a computer at it. It was a huge computer, size of a room back in the day, and they also let him play with it whenever he wanted to, which is crazy. So, of course, when the internet scene started, he was the only person in the whole freaking world that knew what he was doing. And yet, I mean, that was just the most lucky thing in the entire world. But he seized on his luck and he went for it. So, for you guys, there will come a day where if you put in a whole bunch of work that other people aren't willing to do, then and that work is fun for you. Like I just randomly make running fun for yourself, or shooting 5 shots a day is fun for you. Other people aren't willing to do that. So now you are going to lead the way just like Bill Gates did. All right. And for me, let's actually get to me in a second. For the high school drill, it's +7, -7. That's a great drill that you guys can do. When you shoot the shots from the elbow, if you miss it, you get -1. If you make it, you get +1. You go till you reach 7 or -7. So it puts a pressure on every single shot and makes you a great shooter. If that's too easy for you, you can make it 1 if you make it, -2 if you miss. If that's too hard, you can make it -1 if you miss, or +2 if you make it. So it adjusts to any kind of level. And as you guys know, we have a game where you go level up or level down. So you have to get to positive or -7 with 1-to-1 difference. So -1 low or +1 up till you get to 7 or -7. If you get down and you lose that one, well, then you go to the easier one where it's 2, then 1. If you get past that, you're back to 1 and 1. You get past that, you go to the harder one of -2 and +1. If you get past that, you shoot 3-pointers. And then you shoot 3-pointers on the easy one. I always try not to flip anyone off when I do this. And then if you get past that on threes, you go to that one. Then on this one, threes is in the end. Give yourself a time limit. It's a great game. Play that game. It's fun. +7, -7. All right. And the last thing that I'll mention is, like Bill Gates and like most of you, I do what I want to do, and it's not always hard work for me. I play a lot of games, especially on my phone. I watch movies, but it's my goals to get it all hard work. All right. And like I said last week, I wanted you guys to hold me accountable, so I told you guys what I was doing. I didn't explain it in depth, but I think you guys kind of helped me. Me telling you guys what I was doing kind of helped me out. Because I definitely did all my work this weekend. All right. And to just tell you what I did this weekend, I had a lot done. What is this? Zoom. Oh, okay.
They said it was lagging, so I just sent it to Blake.
Okay. So like I said, you guys held me accountable for the weekend. Here's what I did, and you guys can check my work for me. I revamped the entire 50 All-Stars website. I made it faster by making it distinct pages. I also integrated Limitless and 50 All-Stars into the same website kind of by making our curriculum page all about Limitless so that people can learn about our curriculum and buy the stuff earlier, and also just see all of our drills easier. I changed our market page. I added a whole bunch of new items. I added like pictures of them and all this other stuff. I added a new pricing system so that if we ever do our coins, that you could buy things with our coins as well. So that's on there. What else did I do? I identified the 5 mistakes in my book, and including the one today. I also added video links to all of our drills, which is what I talked about and what I said that I would finish with. All right? But I need you to help me complete it. All right? So you guys can help me complete the entire list. All right? Like Wikipedia, here's your homework. One day, I'm going to do this professionally. But today, right now, I want you to film yourself. All right. You must film at least one drill per day. And I want you to pick a random one so everyone's not just doing them in order. Obviously, you can't pick a drill that's like 5-on-5 because you only have one of you, even if your parents has done 5-on-5. But you could do drills like Blake Bastani. He wrote me and said he wanted to do the 7-minute drill. I sent him the drill page and he looked through it. I also changed the page if you haven't looked at it lately. So all the drills that actually have links. So if you go to 50 All Stars and click on curriculum, and then click on drills, or go to Limitless Hoops and click on drills, you'll see a whole list. And out of all the drills, I made the ones that didn't have links to them not highlighted. Out of all the ones that did have links to them, like video links, they're all blue. So you can click those blue links and be taken to the actual video. And they're all videos that we did a couple years ago. All right, so basically I want you guys to go through and take all of the ones that aren't linked. I know someone's gonna ask me this later, it's gonna annoy me. All the ones that aren't linked, all the ones that we don't have, not the ones that we do have, the ones that we don't have. I need you guys to do those videos. You can even start off by talking to the camera by saying, okay, so for this drill, we're gonna do this. Act like you're the teacher, all right? And then I want you to actually do the drill. You can also just do the drill for like 5 minutes and film yourself. So you could talk about it for like 10 seconds, or you can talk about it and then do it for a little bit like you're the teacher, or you can just do it like you're the player and get an actual workout. So come at it any way that you want, any kind of style. You can add words to the screen, whatever you want to do. And I will screenshot it. I will add it to, I will take the video from your page and actually add it to our website. And I will perpetually keep adding these things. And I would love for you guys to get the entire thing done by the end of this week. So I said I have 200 videos to go. That's kind of steep. How many people do we have online right now?
16.
16. So let's say that I think we can get 5 people to do this. 5? Okay. Say that 5 of you guys did this, and I have 200 videos to go. That means that if each of you guys did, that's tough. 40 videos. 40 videos. That's really, really tough. But obviously you can't do all of them because some of them are team things. So let's say 20 videos for each of you guys. There's 5 days this week. That's 4 videos a day. 5 of you guys, just 5 of you guys doing 4 videos a day, and then we're done. And then all I have is the team stuff. All right, just 4 videos a day for the hardcore view. Not like Momo, she doesn't post videos. All right, not like Rebecca Sharpley in the comment section, my mom. All right, but like the 5 of you guys that are actually gonna do the homework. And if you want to do more, do more. All right, and again, they could be short, they can be long, they could be you working, they could be you teaching. I don't care. All right, so. That's about it. There's also like a no-look pass one. Oh yeah, we can work on that. I will add the wall passes from Finley's video. So I'm gonna look through and see if we already have some footage. Like I remember Finley's like dribbling video. We also have the wall passes, and I can take that little screenshot and I can add that. So if I beat you to the punch, it's just beat, but still do them. We'll be looking for that for the homework for this week. Add it to our playlist. It must be added to our playlist. Okay, is that it? Anything else for that you got?
No. Don't.
No, we have Zoom. Talk about that real quick. We have Zoom in about a few minutes.
Zoom in a few. Let's keep working on that. It's turned out to be really, really good. And you guys are working hard, and it shows. So keep it up.
All right, guys.
All right.
Well, we will see you guys soon for the Zoom workout. All right. And we are out. I'll let this thing run for a little bit just so it can catch up to the lag, though, okay? So you're going to see us setting up, but don't mind that. All right. We'll see you all in a little bit. Peace. What's that? Oh, yeah. That's nice. All right. Let's take care of this. I think we need to bring that into the screen too. I'm going to send it to you in a second. That's sent to you.